Feature Friday.
The freshest. The way I am excited for this, okay?
I can't believe we missed this.
Disney Philippines has actually created for Morissette and Christian Bautista, the ultimate prince of the Philippines.
Christian Bautista is an unaged human. He
He
doesn't
is
know
so
how
cool.
to age. His genes, they missed that bit.
they skipped that one.
He's like the Vampire Diaries, but just him.
Just Christian Bautista.
Yeah, they should make a series. The unaged man. It's just Christian Bautista finds his younger self, but he can't recognize because it just looks like him.
Oh, wow.
And then other Christian Bautistas.
Efra, are you making a new teleserie?
The doppelganger. That's what it will be called. It's a Filipino teleseries. And he's also the OST.
Oh, of course, of course. This is the grand finale closing, of the A Night of Wonder, like the grand opening of Disney Plus in the Philippines.
Damn.
Pretty cool. They covered a bunch of cool
Their
Disney songs.
channel now has 40,000 subscribers.
Yeah, pretty
when
cool.
we checked them out first, they had like 3,000. I will accept 0.2% credit.
In Halo Halo.
I will receive a payment in Halo Halo Disney. I'm waiting. Mango flavor, please.
With a lot of condensed milk. Look at that! How cool!
Is it still in the stadium thing? It looks different.
I think it might be at the top of a stadium.
Oh, Jesus.
Like the ceiling.
Christian Bautista. He's actually there, 21.
Oh, yes! The drama!
Jesus! He's got his own initials in his blazer.
I know!
CB.
How freaking cool! I'm telling you,
Fire.
he is the coolest dude alive.
Also, like,
Shout
I think it's
out.
his wife as well.
Yes.
And him, they're like, what a cool
We're a
bunch.
cool couple.
Yeah, what the
they're
fuck?
the coolest people ever.
Yeah.
God bless. They're so cool. Next. Give me the R&B version. Yes, sir.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. What a dress.
It's funny, it was meant to be Beauty and the Beast. It's Beauty and the Vampire. Hermione?
You haven't seen this?
Hermione is the Beast. I mean the Beauty.
You haven't seen these?
Hell no.
Oh my god, Efra, that's the saddest thing alive. This is an actual good live action
Like remake.
remake.
It's very hard to make remakes actually. Like
That's
live
actually
action remakes.
great.
Damn.
They brought the fairy tale to life. That's actually a fantastic.
With Hermione.
Yeah, she's Belle.
That's madness.
It's
I had
fantastically
no idea.
casted. It's so great.
Was this famous?
She even sings.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? Hermione can sing?
Well, I don't know if she can
what's her
sing,
name?
but she's Emma Watson.
No, Hermione Granger. That's her name.
See? Give me the heartfelt version.
I like her, man.
Oh, Morissette, girl.
Ew, Christian.
Whoa, nice.
Ooh, that was... what the fuck? Boss. Whoa. Go left.
Yeah, what a freaking mad change, right?
Lea Salonga rises from the flower on the floor.
Yeah, how cool. That would be cool. Why
It would be interesting why Lea wasn't featured in this.
Maybe she didn't want to be. Because, how many times can you sing the same song in 30 years?
True.
But,
Maybe she was just busy. Also, she was just tired as fuck because she's just been touring the world.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct. I mean,
Genuinely, yeah.
totally fair. I love Christian's harmonies here.
seen this one?
Oh, you've seen this?
Have I?
Ooh, nice, Morissette.
Oh, fuck off. This guy's perfect.
He is Aladdin. Woo! Go
Yeah,
back.
vocally, they're really intriguing, right? 'Cause
No, they work so well.
yeah, I mean, it's not a secret actually that their partnership vocally, it's actually one of like, I don't think it's underrated. I think it's one of the best one that has happened, and I don't think if you think like you ask a random, like, what do you think is one of the best duets that you've heard? I don't think many people would choose like Morissette, Christian Bautista, because they've only done like 3 things, like 4 things.
Every
good.
time they work together, I think it was that Christian song that they did for Christmas like years ago, like 7 or
What
7 years ago. They were singing in this like little cafe. Do you remember?
Yes.
Don't know. they that's when I first heard of their vocal chemistry.
My favorite one is the one where they're like in this cabin in the woods looking thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not a cafe.
It was like a cafe.
Shut up.
It was a cafe.
I need to go. What a vibe.
What a vibe.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
But they
haven't even been.
that's how I think that's how his team and like his wife or girlfriend, I think his wife, got in touch with us, and she took the piss.
No, because we were taking the lols. We were laughing at how freaking young he looks in his
the
Wish Bust performance.
Yeah, like it's ridiculous.
Sorry, by the way, if you're all watching.
He doesn't look like he's aged.
No.
Time runs differently in that man.
It really
Imagine
does.
when, like, okay, it's gonna sound weird, but imagine his kids.
Oh yeah.
And when they do end up having kids or whatever, like what? He's gonna look. They're gonna age 3 times, dude. From 0 to 3.
Okay.
3 to 12.
Okay.
And then 12 to 60.
Look 12 the rest of
Yeah, like
their
their
life.
skin and their face gonna look the same.
Yeah.
It's just their body's gonna change. They go like this.
Same face though.
Same face, yeah. They seem to enjoy working together as well. This is Mario. 50%.
Look at that freaking fantastic light display.
So nice.
Oh, I love the way they look at each other.
Such good chemistry. It's great.
Oh, it's wonderful. There's such respect. Oh, this is also one of the greatest songs ever rated.
Imagine more.
See, I told you they were gonna put it in together.
Pause, can I say something? You know the guy from Aladdin? You know his hair?
Yes.
Doesn't it look like it's... I mean, this is going to sound quite weird, but you know how your hair's attached to your skull? Mm-hmm. I genuinely think his is. You know this? Like I do that... you know if you pull my hair, it goes up like that, right? I think if you pull his, it comes up with his head as well. Just, look at it. You know what I mean? Like, how did you know? It's like a Ken. It's like a Ken. Like, you know, those, they don't have a hair. It's just attached to their head. That's what it feels like. How do they do that? Is it like spray or something? I would love to have hair like that. You know what I mean, though? Go on. God bless him. I don't mean anything. I don't mean it from a place of badness. I mean it from a place of like, it's mad. Look at it. That's a mad achievement as for a hair. For hair, you know?
It doesn't look that unnatural.
If only we could imagine more.
This is the greatest song ever written, though. Okay, think about it.
sounded like.
intro sounds like Hercules.
I will go the distance.
It sounds like any other Alan Menken composition.
Oh, original.
Looking out at the sky.
See, this is the new stuff.
Wondering what it's like beyond
Whoa.
the clouds.
The drones.
Wow. Wow.
Beyond the clouds. On the
That's
That's so
awesome.
exciting.
shadows of what we dream about. We dream about.
Wow, the symphonic.
You step from the world that you know. What if you look in your heart and let go? If you imagine more, you'll find a world that's full of wonder. Every open
Yeah, it sounds like the new generation of Disney.
Pinocho.
Dreams unexpected, forever connected, a feeling that's lighting your eyes. Make the story yours and imagine more.
Oh, brilliant lyrics, bro. 10 out of 10. That's beautiful. It's
That
a really
sound
cool.
like distance.
It is like.
And then Gary Valenciano comes out.
I go the distance.
The best cover of that song I've ever heard in my life is Gary Valenciano's.
Yeah, I agree.
In that like, in what is it?
It's like a corporate
Meet and
gig
greet or something.
Yeah, it's like a
it's like a
corporate
corporate gig or
gig.
something, and he just goes a cappella,
Yeah,
and then he
he's
turns into Hercules.
literally, very much literally.
Yeah, he goes like, "I will summon this guy."
He is Hercules. Never mind. Also, Katrina Velarde's version of that song, freaking spotless.
Yeah, female
Beautiful.
version of it is pretty good.
I do think, though, this is the perfect mix between the 90s Disney animated movies that we grew up with the new generation of sound production of the new Disney animated movies, too.
That's right.
Like, there's a really cool mashup here. This is such a great...
I didn't like that. I saw the trailer, the Buzz Lightyear thing. I haven't seen the movie.
I haven't seen it either, actually.
I wasn't a fan of the trailer, but maybe the movie's good. Let me know.
Yeah,
I
fair enough.
saw it made a lot of commotion, but I don't
So
know.
did Pinocchio, and I haven't seen it either, so I would have to watch it before.
It's just weird to see it real.
Right?
Like that's what I think. Like it's just bizarre to see it with
Like
flesh and
with
blood.
like flesh and blood, like actual humans.
You're a wooden child,
Oh my god.
you know.
Efra, that movie traumatized me, and
Yes.
so did Bambi,
So
and
now it's-
so did Dumbo.
It's a great archetypal story, though.
It is
good
a
meaning.
horrendous freaking movie. Like the I
So
don't know
why
why
would you?
it
Have
traumatized
they ever
me.
remade Dumbo?
No, they
That's
shouldn't.
not a movie. You shouldn't.
No,
remake.
like leave it in the past,
Because
please.
it will be a horrendous story. Like it
It's
will,
so
It
sad.
will just step on the hearts of all the children.
Yeah, and spit on them, and then be like, haha, thank me.
Like that's the cruel reality of life.
I hate that stupid movie.
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah.
I hate that movie.
But the
Traumatized.
Cars has always been alright.
Cars has always been great.
Yeah, it's always been alright. Yeah,
Go Pixar.
yeah.
Although they did
Marvel.
they did make Big Hero 3. Do you remember that movie, Big Hero,
Yeah.
where they killed the older brother
Do
who
you
was really hot?
Do you remember when my heroes were good? From Marvel.
Marvel.
Do you remember those days? I do. It was only 3 years ago.
When you follow the stars, every dream
I was actually
That was
not bad.
good. That was good. Efra, chillax.
Oh, garbage! Absolute utter shit! I'm not that intrigued in Star Wars.
Obi-Wan Kenobi and Baby Yoda.
Very nice. Good, nice and poppy, but nice. Very poppy,
nice.
yeah. Yes!
National Geographic.
Unreal.
Insane, right?
Unreal.
It's freaking earth-changing.
Make the
drop. Oh yes, the Kardashians.
Puts in the shade. Shut up, bro. BTS, BTS.
What banging song?
It is a freaking banger. Yeah, I saw that.
That's Les. Damn.
Bro, I got goosebumps. Bravo!
What a great song.
Oh,
You
what
do
a
have to give
great
Disney credit
performance.
for that. They do know how to make a fucking song.
Oh,
You know what's
10
funny?
out of
If
10.
you go back, you actually hear it's really intriguing because it is essentially the different generations in terms of musical inspirations meet each other, and they have. I'm so glad that they've utilized the voice. I think it's also a very recognizable voice and someone that's killing it in the charts in the Philippines, and also she is going international, which is really good with Mori. But they've utilized her as the vessel for,
love that.
which is such an interesting choice, and I think an appropriate one for both the old, the new, the old, the iconic, the new, the daring, the different.
Yes, like I said, I think she is the perfect fusion between the two styles.
Yeah.
Because she's able to embody the pop elements of the new generation of musical Disney with the old musical style of the animated movies that we grew up watching.
Right.
Which is, again, we're contemporary in age, so she would know the best of both worlds, you know what I mean? So there's also such a power that comes with her vocal mannerisms that really amplifies the whole emotional effect of it all. Also, I'm kind of intrigued to why this was the key for this song, because again,
This isn't Mori at not
like
even
a
80%.
25%. Like
Yeah, yeah.
this is like
I would say she sounds like a 50, yeah. And again, you don't have to, in order to make a good song, you don't have to fucking try, pop out a fucking blood vessel. But
correct.
it is intriguing to see the choices, because again, especially when you have people of this magnitude and creators and directives of the magnitude of Disney, you do think why specific choices were made, because they are the biggest dog in the game.
I do think maybe perhaps given the fact that it's so trend forward, maybe they wanted it to make it a bit more approachable, accessible for everybody.
Do you think
So-
also? Yeah.
So anyone could sing it without any difficulty.
It would have been,
you know?
it would have been, I think, again, a bit
It's
more,
a- it's a
more daring.
brilliant-
I think it's a good choice, though.
Brilliant composition. Though.
But it would have been fun if, it would have been like a key higher, and it makes everything a lot harder. A lot harder to replicate. But then the challenge,
Yeah, the
TikTok
challenge
probably would have
ideology,
kicked
yeah.
off. I don't know how it's doing. I hope it's doing great. But yeah, and also don't take my reviews and my thoughts of this Disney shit too seriously. I'm just taking the piss, having a bit of fun.
I think people know, but
yeah.
it's good that you disclose it.
Yes. I don't mean any harm. I know so much money and so people's efforts, livelihoods and stuff goes into this for some guy in some weird couch with shit lighting to come and roast it. It's just a bit of fun. And I think I have enjoyed some of their recent work, and I've not enjoyed a lot of it. So yeah, fair play to Disney. I'm very happy. My only request, my humble request to Disney, especially when it comes to the stepping into one of the most prolific in terms of raw talents places in the world, like the Philippines. My request is that utilize that shit genuinely. You have such gems here.
Yeah.
You have such gems in Morissette's,
Yeah.
in the Christian Bautistas, in the
Stephanie
Stels, in the
Stelz,
Stephanies,
yeah.
man. Like that.
Stephanie is
She's so
literally
young. You
the
have
pinnacle
such
of that.
untold power there.
Yeah.
Fucking hone on it. Hone it and use it to tell a new story. Use it to be the new voices. There can be another Lea Salonga. Why not? Let her be a trampoline for that. I'm sure
Yeah.
she'll be happy to do so. That's what she's doing in theatre anyway. She's opening up the doors for so many more people. That's what
right.
she's always done. So that's my humble request, I guess, or what I hope to see. Who cares what I fucking think? But that's what I hope to see
Yeah, no,
as
I
a fan
agree.
of what they have been able to do in the past, not Doctor Strange. And that's it. Adios. Don't watch that movie. Shit.
Imagine more.
Imagine if that movie was good.